Hi Virgo, how are you? I'm Eriu and welcome to Eriu Tarot Readings and welcome to your November 2020 reading. So to my old subscribers, great to have you back, great to see you and I hope you're well. And to my new subscribers, hello. We'll talk about that in a minute. To my new subscribers, you're very welcome here as well. So, as always, if this doesn't fully resonate, which it probably won't because it's not a private reading, check out your moon and rising sign videos as well. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can certainly have one. My email address is below. Shoot me an email and I'll shoot you one back. So I'm leaving this open, Virgo. Home life, work life, family life, love life, or that one thing that you need answers for. Let's hopefully see if we can get some clarity for you today. So you're my last video, Virgo, and I seem to leave you last for some reason. I was wondering why when I was shuffling. I think it's because I think it's like going to an old friend. Do you know when you go up to your friend's house or something that you've known since you were kids and you're just like, oh, that's my old friend. Like there's something comforting about that, and I think that's why I always seem to subconsciously leave you last, but certainly not the least, eh? So grab a cup of tea, cup of coffee, something stronger, sit back and let's see how your month's gonna go. 6 card spread, start of the month, middle of the month, Pentacles, hey? End of the month, way. Oh my, make that money, Virgo, make that money. Okay, nice. All the yellows too is lovely, isn't it? So let's have a look. Very start of the month for you here. We have the Page of Cups. So when we talk about Cups energy, obviously we're always looking at Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. But when we look at the pages, we're looking at someone who is in their adolescence of this particular energy. So we're looking at the energy of love, of nurture, of contentment, emotional fulfillment, and also giving that cup of love to somebody and allowing ourselves to receive it, which is something. But with the, when you're in that adolescent stage, it's very much trying to figure it out. We're not quite sure how it works. But you're coming into the start of the month with this lovely, I'm going to say juvenile energy, but I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I mean it more so in a more youthful way. Again, that adolescent energy of not knowing, you have something, it's really good, you really like it, but you kind of don't know where to go from there. So for some of you, if this is a love aspect, this is very much you deciding that you're going to give your cup of love to someone. It could be someone who's already in your midst, but I really more so feel like it's you just deciding that now. I'm not seeing a lot of action as such being taken in order to pursue, but what I am seeing is you deciding that now's the time, now is the right time for you to kind of give that love to someone. If this is to do with work, this is saying, well, hey, actually, do you know what? I've always wanted to do that thing and put my heart and soul into that thing. I think I'll start doing that. And I'm saying I think, and you would think that would be a sword card by the way I'm speaking, but you can govern your emotions in that way, and I think you are very good at understanding that too. Now what clarifies this, it's the King of Pentacles, so there is a drive in you to be more secure in what's going on. Completely understandable. During this pandemic, we're all looking at things and we're kind of refreshed, right? We've set the reset button. We've pushed the reset button and we want to see how we can have a more sustainable life, be that financially and the home, and also being externally and what we consume. So there is definitely a driving force for you to be more strategic in how to get to this point. You want to feel more affluent than you are at present. You understand that you don't need a lot of things in order to make you feel affluent in many ways, but you're thinking, no, I actually do want to see that materialize outwardly for me. So for a lot of you, you're deciding that yes, if this is love, I'm ready to give that cup to someone, but I want to see it happen now. Like I want to see someone actually come forward. I want to see a joining of life with someone. If this is a work thing, this is you deciding that yes, that thing, that little side project that you've had your eye on that you've wanted to do, I do want to do it, but now I really want to see it happen. Now I want to see action being taken. I want to see people coming forward. I want to go to rehearsals. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to take the online college course. I want to see it materialize. So even though that youthful, lovely energy is sitting there and kind of going, There's that power behind it, which is very much governed by your brother and sister sign of Capricorn, pushing you forward in order to make it happen. So nice, really nice start to the month there, Virgo. Now in the middle of the month here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So we see a nice stepping stone motion for you at the start of September, coming into the middle of it, saying, all right, yeah, I got this drive, I got this passion, I'm ready to go forward. What do I got to do? Put in the work. Virgo, is this something that that you're not used to? Please. Virgos are always working. I said in a previous video that I thought Capricorns were the hardest working sign, and now I'm thinking, God, it must be Virgo. Who was I kidding? And then there's Scorpio, you know, so many. But as an earth sign, that is ingrained in you to graft. Okay, you don't sit on your ass and just wait for things to come to you, because you know the reality of things. That's not how life works. So whatever this thing is that you are deciding to move ahead with, albeit kind of quietly, I must admit that you're doing this kind of on the DL, you will be solitary in doing that. I see you not deciding not to share all your information with everyone. Also, that's not a bad thing these days. The beautiful thing of, you know, keeping your counsel is kind of lost in many ways. I believe in that too. I got my Mars and my Virgo, or my Mars and my Venus in Virgo, so I'm the same. Not everybody has access to your life, and this particular thing is saying not everyone should get access to what you're doing. This also could be a lesson learned previously, if some of you are in artistic endeavors or just any type of work that you may have relayed information about what you may have wanted to do at some point to someone, you know, just kind of fleshing it out with someone, getting a second opinion, and they may have somehow taken that and ran with it, but not quite the way you said it. You know what I mean? Equally, I've had that happen with my work, and it's not nice. So it makes you kind of go, whoa, I'm not going to tell everybody about this. Your diligence is going to be very apparent in the middle of the month, and understanding that you're like, I got to make this foundation happen now. This is the time. If there's any time, it is this time. To clarify this, then we got the Knight of Pentacles here, which is the messenger. Knights are all about having a message and wanting to relay that. However, this is the slowest knight in the entire deck. So this knight is not even moving. Oh, I'm very sorry, by the way, if you hear noise around. Busy house today. This knight is not even moving. This knight is at a standstill. So that, like, you're very clever and meticulous in how you move forward. And I agree wholeheartedly with how you're deciding to do this. When this knight stands there, or stands sitting on the horse, and it has created something that is definitely a value of worth, and it knows it, it's not going to throw that out to everyone. They are surveying the land. They want to see how things lie before they move forward. That is a strategy within itself that should not be ignored, and I'm glad you're utilizing that. Again, these are things that I would attribute to you anyway, Virgo, like straight off the bat. But I think this is reinforcing for you for the month of November that this is definitely what you have to do to move forward. And I think you know that. I think you just needed for me to say these things to you to kind of cement it down and be like, yeah, you know what, that's it. Also with this particular night, we have someone who is wearing armor. Obviously all the knights wear armor, but you are being particularly protective of what this thing is. So if it is a work endeavor, I get you, your idea, your project, I hear you. If this is moving forward in love, being like, yeah, you know, I got this really shiny coin here, not everybody gets it. I might, if you're, yeah, team, come step forward, state your case, state your name and purpose. Like, you're going to be very discerning in how you move forward, but you're really watching people this month. I also think what I'm seeing here is that you're watching who to bring forward with you and into your circle about this thing. But I see this being extremely fruitful for you, and you need to pursue this in November, because at the end of it we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which means that all that hard work does not go unnoticed. Let me show you something here. This is the divine hand giving you new beginning, a new opportunity is arising for you. It is because you decided. It's because you have drive, motivation. It is because you put in the work. It is because it was by your own hand. Do you see? This imagery is very important when it comes together. It wasn't just the divine hand that is brought forward, it is because you brought it forward. So remember and take into consideration the power you have as an individual to create what you want. And then the universe goes, whew, well, they're serious about this. All right, let's do it. Give them what they want. And this opportunity, let me just get another card for you there now, because I'm not happy with just telling you get an opportunity. I want to figure out what this is. One card, please, for Virgo to clarify. This one. Ah. Da, 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 da. So let's pull these out. So for some of you, this is love. Obviously, 2 of Cups here. And for others of you, it may be work or something else that you have your eye on that you want to move forward with. The purpose of this card is that somebody recognizes the wealth that you have and sees that and wants to move forward with you in that. This is not a card of an ill intent. I do not see any red flags with this card. That's what you need to know with this opportunity. Will you be reserved moving forward with it? Possibly, understandably. But letting you know, and this person is not like the other ones that you encountered before. This card is about the unity, the union of 2 people moving forward. And also there just being a lot of joy associated with this, because what's the point in doing anything, you know, if we don't have an element of joy in it? There are things that we have to do in our life that are hard, and we need to just, you know, nose to the grind, get it done. But if we can enjoy it, then that's half the battle. So when I'm looking at this, I'm seeing someone who has faith in you and who sees what you're doing and wants to, oh, excuse me. Excuse me, you can tell you're the last reading, my voice is going. Yes, is someone that wants to be in that with you and help you pursue it and elevate you in that. And also to remind you the lighter side of being part of new adventures. They want to be part of that with you. This is very strong, Virgo. Please take this into consideration. And it's all because you've done what you've needed to do. Now, clarifying that is the 9 of Cups. So it's nice to see that this person reminds you how it is to be. Excuse me. And so for some of you, this could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So you know the story anyway of Virgo and Scorpio, right? So Virgo and Scorpio get on great, as you know. But you weren't always like that. So the whole reason why Libra, aka me, was created was to separate the 2 of you, because at times you 2 were at such loggerheads at one another that you needed balance and something to come in between you. And that in many ways helped alleviate a lot of the tension that happens between you and Scorpio in the zodiac. And this is why then when we meet up with people, say Virgos meet up with Scorpios, it's really nice that we see the wealth that they have to give us too, and we can reciprocate accordingly with that. And so when I see you here, when I see the 2 of Cups here and I see the 9 of Cups here, I see them really giving you that emotional fulfillment as well, which is most important, emotional support in moving forward. Because Virgo, it's very easy for people to forget about you. And by that I mean you are so self-sufficient, you get the job done, you don't complain. And when people say that, they're like, oh, that person's fine, they don't need anything. You're like, no, who takes care of the carer? Excuse me. And it's important that this person, you allow them in so they can give that to you, so you have a wealth of emotional fulfillment. And it almost kind of helps you stand more confident in yourself and this thing that you have, that you can't be emotionally swayed by external forces. Wow, Virgo. Let's just have a look at this. This isn't exactly a really intense, like overly adventurous, fireworks everywhere, pew, pew, pew. You know, it's not all that. It's not that this month, but it's definitely getting you to where you need to be. And I urge you to remain in that focused state for the objective, because you are a mutable sign, which means you can kind of sway at times. If you do have a Scorpio around you who is a fixed sign, who has their eyes on the prize, maintain that level of focus too, because it's going to bring you a lot more than you anticipated. And I'm happy that I'd rather have a reading like this for you that wasn't all guns blazing and this person coming in, that person, all that, if it meant that you got to progress in the way that you wanted to, in the area you wanted to be in. To me, practical living is just as important. And I like this for you, Virgo. Virgo, my lovely Virgos, I hope you enjoyed this. If you dig what I do, please like, subscribe, and more importantly, leave a comment to let me know how you're getting on. If you'd like a reading again, just contact me, my email address below. I'll shoot you an email right back. Until next month, have a great month, sending you all my love and all my love to your family and friends during this crazy time. Take care of one another. That is what's important. All right, I'll see you very soon, Virgo. Bye-bye.